I'd ask that you please remain standing for the presentation of colors followed by the national anthem. Seniors, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please welcome to the stage Senior President Fallon Davis. Are right there in red.
Okay. Hello, class of 2022, friends and family. It is an absolute honor that as class president, I fulfill my last duty of opening tonight's graduation ceremony. We students have worked extremely hard to see this moment, and it is a blessing to have everyone gathered here today to celebrate. Now, I won't get into the cliches of what we students have been through during our high school careers, because believe me, I think that we all remember the absolutely insane and unpredictable moments that these last 4 years have thrown at us. Personally, I know that I wouldn't be here without the motivation of my family, and more so specifically, my former 5th grade teacher, Ms. Gilchrist. It is people like her that motivate students to get to this point. So for that, I thank you. Regardless of the battles and boundaries that we graduates faced, we all prevailed and are so ready to embark on our very own journey. So with that being said, congrats class of 22, and on to the next chapter.
Thank you, Fallon. Good evening. My name is Carlin Grammer, and I have the honor of serving as principal for LaPorte High School. Please join me in welcoming our special guests on the dais tonight. Board President David Yonda, Board Vice President Deanne Thompson, LPISD Board Secretary Russell Shoppy, and LPISD Board members Melissa Crutcher, Danny Hanks, and Jeff Martin, and Chris Murdoch. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Walter Jackson. Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum, Dr. Linda Wadley. Deputy Superintendent Mike Clausen. Associate Principal, Dr. Thad Mitchell. And the LaPorte High School Registrar, Julia Carter. Just off the dais, please welcome members of the district administration and campus principals. I would also like to acknowledge the remaining LPHS administrators and counselors. Assistant principals Yesenia De La Cruz, Nakiba George, Stacy Joseph, Juliana Lee, and Monica Martinez, and LPHS counselors, lead counselor Robin Galvan, and counselors LaGreta Arrington, Jennifer Cummings, April Hawthorne, Esther Norton, and Brenda Sadler. All of these individuals played a huge role in getting these students to this point. As all of you are aware, the community of Uvalde recently experienced a tragic event. Our thoughts and prayers are with the students, staff, and community members of Uvalde. I would ask that everyone please stand and remove your hats at this time as we observe a moment of silence in memory of those who lost their lives and to reflect on the needs of that community. Thank you very much. Please be seated. We would also like to recognize our first responders at this time. These ladies and gentlemen do so much to keep our schools and communities safe. If you are a member of a police department, emergency medical service, or fire department, will you please stand? We thank you for your service. On Monday, our country will be observing Memorial Day. For those brave men and women that have served or are currently serving in our armed services, we would like to pay tribute. If you are a former or current member of an armed service, please stand and be recognized. And last but certainly not least, we want to recognize our students who have committed to serve this country as a member of the armed forces. Will the members of the LPHS class of 2022 who have enlisted in the armed services please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Members of the school board, Dr. Jackson, faculty and staff, graduates, family, friends, and special guests, welcome to the commencement ceremony honoring the graduating class of 2022. The students sitting before you have successfully completed a major phase of their lives. Let us now take time to honor these students and their achievements. This celebration would not be possible without the support of the LaPorte ISD Board of Trustees. Here tonight to address our seniors is Board President, Mr. David Yonda.
Good evening, class of 2022. On behalf of your Board of Trustees, I extend my congratulations to each one of you on this special occasion. Each of you exemplified the attributes of a LaPorte ISD graduate, one who is prepared for the future, a critical thinker, a problem solver, and a responsible citizen and a bulldog-proud individual. Regardless of any obstacles that have stood in your way, you have exhibited the qualities of perseverance and endurance during your educational career. As you enter the next phase of your life, remember those who have helped you along the way, your family, your teachers, and others who gave you their time and effort to help make you a better person. Also remember, those who are not with you this day to see and share in your success. Always strive to do your best, lead by example, be humble, and never stop learning as you journey through this gift called life, for it is truly a gift. Live your life with purpose, help others, love one another, and be willing to forgive. I wish each one of you good luck in your life's journey. Thank you, and God bless the class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Yanda. This year's salutatorian is Sarah Adnan. Sarah will be attending the University of Houston, where she will pursue a degree in chemical engineering, after which she plans to begin after which she plans to begin a career in the chemical and environmental industries. Please welcome Sarah Adnan, this year's salutatorian. Congratulations. Yours is the red there, if you just want to read that, or you can read yours.
Hey y'all. So, good evening students, faculty and staff, and everyone who could come out to support the graduating class of 2022. So a little bit of background. Mr. Grammer approached me back in February asking me to begin writing my speech, and I can say it was one of the hardest things I've done. So our speeches had to be close to 5 minutes, and I figured out throughout the semester that it doesn't mean writing a bunch of words and hoping for the best, which is what I did back in February, confidently thinking it was some of my best work. Then about a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Grammer came up to me and asked me if I was done with my speech. I just smiled and nodded, but if I'm being real, I forgot about it. So that same night, I decided it was probably a good idea to sit down and look it over once again. I can still remember my confidence plummeting because I was humbled over how horrendous my speech was. Excuse me. Microsoft Word hated my speech so much that every sentence was underlined with that cursed red squiggly line. Knowing that my speech, for lack of better words, was actual trash, I scrambled to come up with a better version, knowing that I didn't have much time to do so. See, the thing is, with graduation speeches, is that it's hard to say something profound and sound like a wise old man when we barely experience 18 years of life. I was at such a loss that I even resolved to only write a paragraph and then talking really, really slow and cry half the time to reach my time limit. But I knew that wasn't gonna fly. Then before I knew it, it was the week of graduation and I only had a paragraph to my speech. So I thought what better thing to talk about than procrastination. So procrastination, to put it simply, is delaying the inevitable to avoid a preordained fate. Some of us have done it with 10-page essays or with our parents when we knew we were screwed. For some reason, humans have a tendency to wait till the absolute last second to face what is right in front of us, especially when we're scared to take the next step. And jumping from high school to college is one of the biggest steps you'll take in your life. To that, I say don't. Take what you can from life because who knows, maybe we'll all die tomorrow. And that's the plain simple truth of it. The world is unforgiving to those who choose to wait. Whether it's me struggling with what to say in my graduation speech, someone who missed a chance to confess, apologizing to that person you know you've done wrong to, or not being able to say goodbye. Whatever it is, I implore you to challenge yourself and not wait for procrastination's ugly mark to ruin your life. Because right now we may confuse procrastination as something exclusive to school, but it's not. Rather, it's something that's become more prevalent as we went through high school, a testament to us growing up. Senioritis is perhaps one of the best examples of procrastination because we merely put a block on becoming adults. Yes, I'm ready to leave high school. In fact, I was a strong advocate of wanting to graduate as soon as possible, but I was also terrified of becoming independent and having to navigate a new environment. As graduation day started to get closer and closer, more than anything, I wanted to be like Marty McFly from Back to the Future, so that when I hopped in my car the next time, I could fly back to the past where all I had to worry about were contact marks and coloring in between the lines. But I can't do that. We all can't. Instead, we have to look back on the past 4 years and remember all the mistakes, failures, achievements, and memories that have led us to this point. Despite the fact that all of these qualities are intangible, they are perhaps your most powerful tools in the coming years. More than anything, remember the people that have led you here because they have contributed to all these qualities and have likely shaped them in inexorable ways. I know I will, and I would like to take this moment to acknowledge the people who got me here. First, my teachers. Thank you to Mr. Beasley, Mrs. O'Connor, Mrs. Kaminsky, Mr. Lacone, even though he can't be here, Mrs. Ziegler, Ms. Sepulveda, and I saved the best for last, Mrs. Ojeda. Though truly, I love you all equally, and I couldn't be more grateful to you. Now to my friends. Thank you to Anthony and Timothy for staying with me and pushing me to accomplish what I never thought was possible and become salutatorian. And now to Tammy and Jada. I have known these girls for a long time and couldn't be more glad to have spent the past years with them. Whether it's a natural disaster or just getting snow cones, we've been together since we were 12. I am so proud of the women they've become, and I know they will achieve all their heart's desire. To my second family, the Greenages, especially Dawn and Granny Tut, for always being loving and cooking up some of the best meals I've had in my life. And now to my family. Thank you to the Pereiras for always supporting and loving me. I'm rooting for the success of your aspiring valedictorian. I know she'll do amazing in the future. And finally, to my parents. I'm going to speak Arabic here, so bear with me for a moment. أنا أحبك ماما وأنا أحبك بابا كثيرا وفخورة جدا أن أكون ابنة لأبوين مثلكما. شكرا لسندكما ووجودكما ودائما بجانبي مهما كانت الظروف. That's about it. I love you, Mom and Dad, and I'm grateful that you could be here to support me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I want to say one final thank you to the senior class, because you're just as part of my success as I am. I know you'll likely forget what I've said by tomorrow, but I do want to leave you with one last piece of advice. Never let anything hold you back, and take any mistake or failure in stride. Let them empower you rather than define you, so that they can carry you to success. I know that everyone will do amazing in whatever they choose to do. Congratulations, senior class of 2022. Enjoy your summer the best you can, and I wish you luck in all your endeavors.
Thank you, Sarah. This year's valedictorian is Anthony Zimbrano. Anthony will be attending Texas A&M, where he will major in electrical engineering, after which he plans to pursue a career with NASA. Anthony has also been recognized as one of the top scholars in the United States by being named a National Merit Finalist. Yes, that deserves some applause. Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our valedictorian, Anthony Zimbrano.
Good evening, class of 2022. It's hard to believe, but we did it. We have finally graduated. Although I'm sure many of you will be missing the exciting chaos that is high school life, the stuffy hallways of Porte, its unruly bathrooms, and infamous spot taking in the senior lot are now a part of the past. Still, I'm very grateful to be able to stand here before all of y'all, my friends, classmates, teachers, and family alike. It is a real blessing from God to be given this opportunity, and I must give my thanks. From my elementary teachers of Miss Job, Miss Harmon, Miss Ladd, Miss Packham, Miss Mansfield, Miss Brock, Miss Fanning, Miss Headley, Miss Kendrick, Miss Gibbs, and Miss Land. And to my secondary teachers of Mr. Lacone, Mr. Beasley, Miss Holloway, Miss Manning, Miss Stringer, and so much more. From the families and staff at Rizzuto Elementary, Baker, and Porte Junior High and High School. I could have not done it without all of you. And not only that, but the coaches I played under, like Coach Zuma, Coach Johnson, and Coach Herbst, from football and cross country respectively, I thank you for the discipline and great times you gave me. And I must acknowledge the orchestra and band departments of LaPorte High School. From all the directors I played under, Ms. Hoffman, Mr. Brown, Ms. Reedy, Dr. Carlton, Mr. Crandall, and Ms. Spears, to even the band directors of Eager and Lehman, you have made me into the musician I am today, and I am forever grateful. Yet the biggest thanks I must give today is to my parents. And I'm sorry, folks, I would love to transition to Spanish at this time, calling back to the past valedictorian, Lily Nguyen, who spoke in Vietnamese to her family, pero hablando en español es muy difícil. At least to me it is. And to say least, you do not want to hear my broken Spanish. However, Mom and Dad, you are the reason behind my success. Without your support every passing day, I could have not made it this far. You stood by my side, helping me fight my toughest battles. When I would fall, when I would crack, when I just would want to quit and say good riddance to everything, you grabbed me by the hand, dusted my clothes, patched me up, and celebrated me for who I am. You reminded me that just being your son is not enough. Is enough. I did not have to be the perfect child, the prodigy who could do everything and anything. Rather, you were just happy to see the smile of the little boy that you saw grow up to be where he is today. You were just happy to see me do my best, and that is something I will forever hold in my heart, your genuine and unwavering love. Even though I would throw my fits and have my rebellious moments as a teenager, you showed me kindness. And when I finally came back to my senses, you showed me mercy. The life of a parent is not an easy path. To raise a child is possibly the hardest thing you can do as a person. It is raising another human being with as just a complex mind and heart as you. It is a ridiculous job. Yet you parents still do it because you love your child. So Mom and Dad, thank you. Thank you for never letting me quit, for constantly pushing me forward, and for simply loving me for both my successes and my flaws. Nonetheless, I, like every other valedictorian, was given the assignment to write a speech and speak to you. It is, in the way, the last words of honor to what we have accomplished and give us something to consider going forward. Yet it is hard to capture that LaPorte experience and high school experience in general for everyone here. We have all had our different struggles, our highs and lows. We have each climbed our own mountain, yet have reached the same summit. No matter how you slice it, you have graduated from high school. You have completed one of the key chapters in your life. So to that I say, congrats. It has been a job well done. And let's not sugarcoat this either. Yes, it is just high school, but considering what we had to go through to get here, it's nothing short of extraordinary. If you were to tell me by the time I graduated, I would have gone through a pandemic, a disastrous flood, and a chemical fire, I would have called you crazy. I mean, imagine that. Not to sound cliche, but we have faced adversity after adversity. Hurricane Harvey, a fire that blackened our sky, a pandemic that took away a whole year and more from our lives. It has been tough. I mean, the Astros lost the World Series twice. The Rockets combust into oblivion, and who even knows what the Texans are doing? The years that we have had up to high school and the 4 that we have had here is something that will be hard to forget. This is the summation of your childhood. This is what all those long nights have led to, this moment right here. And normally this is when I go on a boring rant about how you've done it and the best moments are ahead of you, but I don't want to beat a dead horse. Evidently, I am sure we all understand that much work is still to be done going forward. No matter where we go, we will continue to face challenges. And we will simply have to put our best foot forward. So I'd rather leave you with another tidbit to mull over. Life, as my great-grandmother put it, is beautiful. Truly, how can we be sad when we have life? Those are strong words to hear, and especially with how things are in life. It's hard. It's hard to agree with that statement. It's not to say life is easy or fair, but rather it's a dirty jewel. We get so caught up in the hecticness of life that we sometimes forget how beautiful it is. We forget how remarkable it is to hear our friends laugh, to see the sky light up on a sunny day, to receive a hug from the ones you love. I mean, I can recall so many things throughout the years at LaPorte that has made my life fun. Whether it be my first grade teacher, Miss Harmon, doing a cartwheel in class, or Mr. Lacone walking in with his daily cup of coffee and decorative button-up. Or I remember this time in cross country, how when we would be running in the frigid cold of LaPorte, Texas, we made the excellent decision to sing. I still remember it vividly. Me and my friends, Noah Baca, Isai Linares, and Naomi Green, were doing an easy run back to the high school. Or, well, rather, they were catching up to me on my way back to the high school. I was not the fastest guy on the team. Yet in that moment of sweat, heavy breathing, and bitter cold, we sang. We sang the #1 Christmas hit, All I Want for Christmas Is You, by Mariah Carey. And man, was it a sight to see. A bunch of high schoolers singing out of the key at the top of their lungs, truly a blessing to the ears. And I'm sure many of you have fond memories that you can hearken back to. And when all is said and done, it is those memories that will resonate with you the most in the future. Yes, the end goal was very important and impactful, but it is a journey that makes us who we are. Becoming valedictorian was no easy task for me. Even though I was constantly told, oh, you're sure in for the spot, or, hey, how's that speech coming along? I was as clueless as the next guy. I was constantly busy attending this event, studying for that test, and writing that paper. I got so caught up in life and what I wanted to accomplish that I forgot its beauty. And then I had a moment of epiphany. I received news last year that my grandfather was diagnosed with cancer. And the same goes for my mother, who was diagnosed with cancer. It felt like my world was falling apart. I had so many angles of bombardment that it was hard for me to be happy and hold my head high. Yet my grandfather, and mother alike held this peace that I couldn't understand at first. And while I may not understand it fully, I have begun to know why they were at peace during their toughest times. They were enjoying their life for what it was. For as the birds did not worry about food for the next day, they did not worry about what was the next step. They lived in the moment and enjoyed the journey of their lives. I can go on so many different tangents here from my own experience, but I mainly want everyone here to take away two things: to enjoy the moment you are in and enjoy the moment with those you are with. Life is as a fragile flower. Wherever we will go and how we will succeed is limitless, but we all fall to the same fate of death. Eventually, the clock stops ticking for us, so live life to its fullest. It's a simple philosophy, but a powerful one at that. Whether you're a person of faith or not, I hope you can cast aside your worries and live life without the burden of what's next bearing on your shoulders. Class of 2022, you are witnessing the incredible thing that is time. The older you get, the faster it goes, it seems. But in reality, we're just so busy. I, for one, became incredibly overwhelmed during these 4 years, but going through those medical experiences forced me to take a step back and appreciate life, to appreciate my journey. Because you only have one life. You only have one high school graduation, so make the most of it. When all is said and done, I want every single one of you here to be able to get up and say, I did it. I have lived a good life. I want you to cherish the moments with your loved ones and friends, because simply, we all grow up too fast. And wherever life takes us next, I know the challenges will be tough. But you got this. High school was just the first stepping stone. And what happens next is up to you to decide. And wherever that is, I trust that you will have those small moments in life where you can say, yes, this is good. And that you will make most of the times. I wish the best to every single one of you here. You have done great things up to this point, and I know you can do great things in your future. No matter what path in life you choose, and where that journey may take you, I have faith in the class of 2022. And I cannot wait to see what you can accomplish. But, in case I'm not there to see it, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you.
Outstanding job. Thank you, Anthony. Now we would like to recognize our honor graduates. Seniors, if you are a member of the top 100 graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. A number of our students have also earned associate's degrees from San Jacinto College through the participation in the Accelerated College Education, or ACE program. In fact, they graduated a couple of weeks ago at NRG. Graduates, if you earned an associate degree from San Jacinto College, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. To the parents of the class of 22, first, congratulations. We know today is a proud moment for you. To the staff of LaPorte High School, thank you for your support and for working together with us to bring your students to this great moment. To the LaPorte High School staff and faculty, you are a truly dedicated and hardworking group of teachers that have dedicated your lives to the service of our children. I thank each and every one of you for your outstanding work. Will the LaPorte High School faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The graduating class of 2022 has continued the traditions, spirit, and pride of LaPorte High School by the recognition, awards, and memories they have brought to our campus and our community. These students are learners today, leaders of tomorrow, but bulldogs for life. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Jackson, as principal of LaPorte High School, it is my honor and privilege to present the graduating class of 2022 for official certification.
Thank you, Mr. Grammer. Mr. Board President, on behalf of the state of Texas and the LaPorte ISD Board of Trustees, it is my sole privilege and distinct honor to execute the duties of the superintendent. I hereby confirm that these students have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the great state of Texas and the LaPorte Independent School District Board of Trustees for award of their high school diplomas and receipt of the freedom, rights, and responsibility inherent therein. Ladies and gentlemen of the LaPorte High School class of 2022, may I be the first to call you graduates. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap, representing your crossing over to the next stage of your academic career. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, at this time, please prepare to receive your diplomas.
Anthony Isaiah Zimbrano. Sarah Isa Adnan. Sebastian Ballesteros. Timothy Benjamin Copeland. Caitlin Taylor Dominguez. Isabella Alexia Garcia. Savannah Jordan Gilmore. Jada Janae Greenidge. Adriana Michelle Hernandez. Justin Tyler Kay. Zachary Tyler Lau. Chloe Rochelle Markland. Abigail Riley Marks. Carly James McCarthy. Kayla Elaine McCullough. Tammy Din Wen. Diana Karen Perez. Sarah Ruth Ricks. Madeline Rose Ryzeski. Elizabeth Paige Shawley. Kylie Brooke Sutphin. Dana Paula Vasquez Bazan. Austin Xavier Venable. Valerie Aguilera Rangel. Tyler Daniel Beardsley. Elise Cepeda. Geraldine Rose Chaddock. Tommy Chan. Abigail Grace Chavez. Celeste Modesta Cody. Brianna Danielle Dawson. Bo Allen Evans. Isabella Victoria Guerra. Matthew Ryan Guerrero. Madison Paige Hanks. Andrea Hernandez. Levi Wallace Hilborn. Logan Andrew Horick. Rebecca Nicole Hudson. Tayton Joshua Johnson. Ethan Edward Johnston. Emily Elizabeth Lechuga. Hunter Joseph Lee. Ricky Ivan Medina. Emily Gail Mosley. Peyton Riley Oliver. Mercedes Palmerin. Arissa Keely Mae Parham. Dominic Adile Puente. Tristan Michael Ramirez. Magda Ali Rocha. Brandon Victor Rodriguez. Eliana Renee Rodriguez. Kennedy Evangelina Rosales. Caitlin Ray Sims. Shane Robert Summers. Daniela Elizabeth Swihart. Mia Elizabeth Terry. Alexis Faith Thyler. Emma Christine Thompson. Madison Victoria Torres. Caleb Gabriel Urbano. Garrett Michael Villa. Ashley Marie Villarreal. Michael Ivan Kevin Vieda. Madeline Elena Wagner. Shelby Ashlyn Ward. Josiah Bo Watson. Karime Ariana Acosta. Sean Lee Allen. Hannah Renee Alphonse. Jaden Michelle Avila. Nicholas Alexander Canales. Amethyst Zoli Castañeda. Emily Ray Curry. Amy Jo Davis. Adriana Faustino. Luis Pablo Fuentes. Samantha Gonzalez. Sage Mackenzie Goff. Emily Celeste Harris. Zane Jacob Heyman. Victoria Rose Hinojosa. Vin Phuc Nguyen. Isaí Linares. Kylie Rochelle Lofton. Aaliyah Karina Martinez. Micah William Mott Osuna. Adam Christopher Parrish. Josue Pena. Gilbert Perez III. Joshua Rene Ramos. Alize Jade Rodriguez. Dakota Caden Small. Emily Nicole Taguchi. Arleth Torres de Leon. Hazel Jalice Villagran. Ethan David White. Kelsey Brooke Young. Victor Alexander Zapata. Robert Michael Fankhauser. Rebecca Leanne Hines. Isaí O Jesus Marquez. Cadence Grace Adkins. Josue Aguilera. Estrella Aguirre. Israel Luis Aldape. Elena Sanai Alexander. Anna Karen Alipio Espinosa. Patrick Ryan Allen. Molly Mackenzie Almanza. Hossein Ziad Ali. Riley Christine Anatra. Bryson Reed Anderson. Cadence Elizabeth Anderson Tully. Christian Angelus. Juan Jacob Anguiano. Sarai Alexandra Arona. Jacob Matthew Arzola. Brittany Avila. Javi Ivan Avila. Chloe Jean Averett. Peyton Denise Babineau. Noah Alfonso Baca. Sophia Bella Badger. Caitlin Michelle Baker. Ban Sadek Bani Saeed. Casey Elaine Baquet. John William Barnes. Sean Thomas Barnes. Asia Monique Barros. Blair Ashlyn Bell. Blaze Ashton Bell. Jackson Connor Basil. Ronnie Wyatt Beta. Mireli Giselle Betancourt. Caden Bob. Zachary Dylan Botera. Kayla Diane Boulay. Corey James Bowen. Trenton Lance Bowman. Gage Matthew Brawley. Zoe Renna Bryce. Lily Renee Brockman. Jesus Luciano Bueno. Lauren Marie Burton. Ovidio Bustillos IV. Caitlin Reese Butland. Ilse Natalia Cabriales. Diesel Clemente Calvo. Chloe Marie Camacho Montemayor. Edward Alexander Campos. Leilani Karine Campos. Olivia Cantu. Alexander Arturo Carrillo. Lillian Faye Carter. Emma Grace Castillo. Alyssa Victoria Castro. Daisy Estela Castro. Kahufadiki Vida Mihi Chespro. Isaiah David Sino. Ryan Patrick Cochran. Jalen Elida Conejo. Jordan Turan Cooley. Brelyn Raynell Cooper. Jacob Riley Cooper. Noah Rylan Cooper. Jose Arturo Corona. Julia Alexandra Coronel. Daniel Adrian Correa. Xavier Matthew Cortez. Alexa Lane Cunningham. Fallon Rhiannon Davis. Anthony Michael Day. Ray Armando de la Cruz. Athalia Carisabel de la Garza. Joseph Nicholas de la Rosa. Kaive, right? Okay, hold on. You're making it worse for me. Hold on one sec. Dominic Keoni Kealiki Ioke Kaike Ive. Caitlin May Deshotel. Harley Drury. Samuel Jacob Durbin. Bailey Lynn Dutton. Natalie Catherine Edwards. Haley Ann Eliason. Jonathan Ray Estes. Hannah Marie Estrada. Pedro Estrada. Fernando Faustino. Elizabeth Mariah Felder. Sarah Naomi Felder. Macy Kiara Fell. London Yofran Farad. Valerie Nicole Figueroa. Chesney Dawn Fitzgerald. Michaela Lynette Flores. Miranda Lisette Flores. Veronica Reagan Frost. Araceli Fructuoso. Jocelyn Elise Fuentes. Omar Alejandro Gallardo Garcia. Nayeli Lisette Gallegos. Elizabeth Grace Garcia. Elvia Faith Garcia. Giovanna Garcia. Natalie Sofia Garcia. Ricardo Yandi Garcia. Stephanie Garcia. Tara Alyssa Garcia. Rita Giselle Garcia Rodriguez. Jesus Garza. Sarah Mia Garza. Estefania Gayton. Christian Matthew Gomez. Elijah Gonzalez. What? I didn't even call his name. Hold her for a second. You didn't hear it. Allison Joanne Graham. Cade Trenton Green. Naomi Elizabeth Green. Christina Arianya Green. Hervin Isaiah Guerra. Jacob Adrian Guerra. Madeline Jade Guerra Salinas. Paul Michael Guerrero. Adamari Gutierrez. Damian Roy Alize Gutierrez. Diego Manuel Gutierrez. Nathan Ryan Gutierrez. Aaliyah Guzman. Kiana Riley Hamilton. Cody Ray Harmon. Tristan Perry Harper. Alexis Rain Harrelson. Bianca Antonia Harris. Tanner Bryce Hart. Daisha Lene Hawkins. Blake Thomas Haynes. Tyler Allen Hazen. Justin Heen. Avery Jalen Hedge. Caleb Theophilus Henry. Alexandra Hernandez. Daniel Hernandez. Juliana Kristen Hernandez. Zoe Grace Hernandez. Carolina Herrera. Jacob Taylor Herrera. Molly Sierra Logan Hudson. Albert Eduardo Holcomb. Chad Clifton Holly II. Hunter Allen Horn. Grace Delaney Hunter. Allie Lizzie Hudson. Andre Jerome Jackson Jr. Quacinta Lynette Jackson. Chloe Jaramillo. Raquel Francis Jason. Lily Ann Johnson. Madden Cameron Johnson. Amina Gabriella Jokin. Craig Anthony Jones. Blake Austin Juarez. Carry on Jalil Julian. Morgan Lee Kerr. Jordan James Kitley. Dylan Jacob Klozik. Bailey Nicole Kuhn. Christopher Anthony Kirkendall Hodges. Sergio Fabian Lara. Keyshawn Jahan Lawrence. Emily Louise Laxton. Aaron Matthew Leal. Anthony Alexander Liao. Alyssa Ellen Legrand. Nadia Danae Lewis. Hayden Thomas Light Willett. Connor Ray Long. Eros Enrique Lopez. Sarah Marie Lopez. Madison Jade Lowe. Evan Walker Lundquist. Karim Alejandro Mancia. Julie Ann Marin. Quentin James Marler. Daniel Martinez. Marcus Anthony Martinez. Huslui Jamilath Martinez Briones. Madison Irene Massey. Jordan Nathaniel Matthews. Angie Maxine Mathis. Joshua Lamar Mathis. Lacey Lee May. Dylan Daniel McCoy. Briston Jade McDuffie. Alvaro Adrian Medina. Daniel Medina III. Layla Jade Miller. Tabitha Ariel Miller. Trace Matthew Mirabal. Marco Antonio Morellis. Annalyn Abigail Montes. Diego Armando Montoya. Joshua Isaiah Moreno. Evelyn de Jesus Munoz. Oscar Ivan Muniz. Jenna Eileen Newman. Caleb Asa Noel. Colton Michael Norris. Jessica Noyola. Larissa Simran Ocampo. Krista Nicole Orr. Leslie Giselle Orta. Emily Valerie Ortiz. Sophia Ann Ortiz. Ashley Nicole Otero. Hayden Jacob Powell. Michael R. Parada Valencia. Anthony Brian Pedroza. Mateo Ruperto Pedroza. Tommy Brooke Penzi. Abigail Perez. Alexander Lee Perez. Brandon Joshua Perez. Brian Josue Perez II. Jesus Perez. Kyla Renee Perez. Diego Eliud Perez Escandan. Alondra Perez Perez. Jose Angel Perret. Kaylee Ray Peterson. Christopher Matthew Phillips. Marissa Kaylee Gonzalez. Alexandria Grace Pyatt. Fernando Ponce Chavez. Lily Ann Porter. Isaiah Kenrell Poulard. Jeremy Michael Prinky. Taylor Elizabeth Pruitt. Carlo Jose Ramirez. Fabricio Ramirez Torres. Matthew Ezekiel Ramos II. Ramiro Ramos. Valerie Lynn Ramos. Caden Eric Shea Littlefeather Rangel. Lorenzo Angel Ratliff. Yvette Resendez. Bodie Marshall Ritchie. Christian Alexander Rodriguez. Crystal Naomi Rodriguez. Roman Anthony Rodriguez. Amari Mariah Rogers. Italy Paige Rosas. Yaneli Vianney Rubalcava. Esmeralda Rubio. Joanna Marilu Ruiz. Elisa Danielle Saavedra. Kyra Efemina Sayagas. Luis Roberto Salinas. Sebastian Salinas. Chloe Sanchez. Gary Joseph Schaefer, Jr. Dominic Mahan Schneider. Reese Nolan Shapi. Jarrett Michael Scott. Ashton Stephen Semyon. Autumn Georgia Sexton. Josiah Antonius Shapley. Angel Isaac Silva. Araceli Marie Silva. Kathleen Caroline Sims. Genesis Dior Sewell. Noah Emmanuel Smith. Sebastian Nathaniel Solis. Chastity Marie Spence. James Gabriel Sprouse. Kaylin Elise Stevens. Hayden Lee Stewart. Logan Kai Strickland. Angelica Natalia Suarez. Matthew David Tukla. Mackenzie Ryan Tukla. Colin Jacob Taylor. Patrick Albert Teepee. Peyton Morgan Terry. Jason Leo Torres. Isabella Trevino. Zeke Edward Tribble. Bailey Patsy Trotter. Janeth Del Corman Umanzor. Tiffany Monique Underwood. Manuel Alejandro Valdez. Joseph Jacob Valenzuela. Carlos Daniel Vasquez. Diego Roman Vasquez. Casey Ann Vaught. Daniela Grace Vasquez. Ethan Moses Vasquez. Brian Yahir Velasquez. Ashley Monique Ventura. Alexis Eduardo Vieira Enriquez. Jesse Joel Villalobos. Kayvon Marquise Wally. Jonathan Craig Whitaker. Rebecca Leanne Williams. Ashlyn Eleanor Williamson. Tristan Yvonne Wilson. Eric Lestat Winters. Geraldine Martina Wolf. Miguel Angel Zarco. Andy Zuniga. Christopher Allen Kulati. Caden Ryan Morgan.
That money y'all pay me, right?
All right, congratulations, guys. At this time, I would like to introduce the Student Council President, Marissa Phillips. have it right here, baby. Right there in red.
Good evening, fellow graduate class of 2022. Getting together these words for this last farewell has been hard. I feel like a part of me has been procrastinating it because I know that this is the last time I'll be addressing you as like a whole student body. Like, we'll never do this again. And though not all of me is saddened by this occasion, as the other part of me wants to move on and live my life, you know? I want to start my journey and I want to explore the world and its remarkable beauties. That's why when I walk off this stage tonight for the last time, I'll remember those who have supported me and comforted me through the times in which I needed them the most. My only request from you all is that you leave this field with the intention of finding those beauties in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Marissa. At this time, will the class of 2022 officers and members of the LaPorte High School Choir please come to the front of the stage and lead us in the Alma Mater. As we conclude the Alma Mater, our students will leave the field. Family and friends will not be allowed on the field until our students and staff have departed. Students, friends, and family may return in about 15 or 20 minutes to take pictures on the field. Y'all ready? Congratulations, graduates. Thank you, everyone, for attending tonight. Please travel home safely. Our students will now leave the field in the recessional. Thank you.